Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Beautiful Day channel. Today we are going to learn to draw animals with parallel pens. I'll show you. This is some sample of the drawings I did. And today the materials that we need are the parallel pen. I'll show you what it looks like. This is it has a tip of 6.0, and when you open it, this is, you can see, it's about I say a 1/4 inch of a thickness of the head. You see it. And there are many different sizes. I got a packet of 4 different pens, and they're different sizes from 1.5 to 6.0, and they're traditionally used to draw write letters for calligraphy, such as this is like I think called the black letter, and you can use the pen to write the lettering. But while I have been practicing lettering, and I found this guy. His name is Andrew Fox. You guys should Google him up because he's a really amazing illustrator. And he has a book. I saw his book, and he drew all these wonderful animals using the 6.0 millimeter. So he has a book. It's called Learn to Draw Calligraphy Animals. If you guys want like more step-by-step instructions for drawing different animals, he has a really cool book that he shows you every single stroke and how to make them, and loads of different animals. And you can find this book on the link below. It's Learn to Draw Calligraphy Animals. You can find it on Amazon. So let's get started. So I hope a lot of you were able to get the pens, but if you do not have the pen, don't worry. You can just watch. You can still learn, and this will be recorded. You can go back and watch it over and over again. When your pen arrives, you can follow it as well. So today's material are these. Just one. We're gonna use the biggest one, the 6.0, the blue one. So I'll put these other pens aside, and you need paper. So what I have here is copy paper, but I've tried different types of paper, and I found that the premium paper is better. It's a little more thicker and a little more shinier than the regular copy paper. And then when you draw on it, the ink won't like fuzz out. So if you guys do start drawing, try to get the premium paper. But for now, if you only have copy paper, that's totally fine. It just gets a little fuzzy. So let me show you. So let me find that pen. So the pens come in these little packages. You can, just get one. I first only got the 6.0, but then I found that, I can get some more others, so I can do writing and a whole bunch of things. So this is what it looks like, the pen. And you take it out of the package. And it comes with 2. I already used one. It comes with 2 of these ink cartridges. So what you do is unscrew it. Okay, so you have the head right here, and then there's 2 sides, right? This is a taper, smaller side. By the way, I got ink on me. I didn't get cut. And so this is the side that you can see the inside. So what you do is take the head and then take the ink and put it through, and you kind of have to push it inside. See, right now it needs to break a little barrier there for the ink to go down. So what we do is you kind of twist it in. If you see the ink, and then you can give it a little squeeze, and you can actually see the ink go in. You can squeeze it a little, And then, let's try it out first. Let's try it out on our paper. We see, is it coming out? Oh, it's not coming out yet. You give it another little squeeze. You can see the ink go in, watch. That's filling out the cavity. Okay, let's try it again. Try it again, it's coming out. It's definitely coming out. It's coming out my finger, so I'm gonna wipe my finger. Okay. Okay, look. It's coming out. So once it comes out, you can just screw it back in. And don't worry about it. These you could just wash with soap and it'll come right off. They're not permanent. Okay? So the first thing we are going to do is to just practice some simple strokes so you get used to it, because it feels quite different from, using a pencil to write letters. So, okay, so you get your number 6.00 parallel pen, okay? Okay, you hold it the similar way as you're writing, but you just make a couple of strokes and see how it feels. Like, let's do one just right across. Oh, I have red in here. It's a pretty color. Okay. I don't know if everybody got the ink to come out. Sometimes it takes a little more squeeze. You just squeeze it a little and then it will come out. And I'm just going to make a few strokes just to show you what you can do, because this is really cool. You can practice. Let's do like a little square. It's cool that you can just make one stroke and you got your square. And then if you like to make a rectangle, you pull it a little longer. And what's cool about this parallel pen is that you can also just dab it. Then you got like a stick. So you're getting a lot of different strokes with the parallel pen. So try that out. A little stroke. And it's good. That's, we can try like a half circle. Let's try a half circle. You get used to drawing half circle. So you just make it slowly with some control. It's actually quite pretty. And then you can try something like this. You want to fill it out. Now you kind of have an oblong shape. And let's see. You can, actually, I'll just say you can hold it at 45-degree angle. So this is 45-degree angle. So you can even draw a diamond when you do it at a 45-degree angle. If you go straight down, it's a rectangle. And you turn the pen a little. Here it is, see? It's like a diamond, you can see that. Yeah, so just make sure you press down, because if you just lightly, you may get like streaks. If you just lightly, but you just press it down, then you get a full coverage. The ink will come out. Okay? And another cool thing is if you use the corner, just the tip, the corner right here. You also press down. Well, sometimes it comes out. Well, I might be running out of ink, but you can make thin lines by dragging across. So already you see this pen tip, we can make so many different shapes. Another one I like to do is if you overlap little diamonds, look at the shape and the texture you get. That's kind of neat too. And let's see, let's practice a few more strokes before we get started. So, okay, at a 45-degree angle, let's make like a S shape, like a horizontal S shape. make a couple. You can actually get if you're, drawing a card or something, like for somebody, and you want to make a nice border, you can simply do this. Just draw a little border. You can do this as well. Drag it across. You get a nice border. Or you can just press down, go across. It's another border. It's this parallel pen. I really love this parallel pen because you can just do a bunch of things with it. It's very useful and versatile. Okay, has everybody warmed up and figure out how to use the pen? Sometimes it can be a little tricky, so you can just really, this is about just playing with your pen. You could really draw anything, with this pen. Okay, so should we get started with the first animal? Let's see. The most simplest basic animal we will be doing just with one stroke is the bird. It's a little bit similar to the S shape we just made. So at a 45-degree angle, we put our pen down, and then we make like a S. Okay, and we put two legs. We make it vertical, and you press down, and we have our bird. We have our bird, and you can actually double it up with the bird. You could go like this and make it double, so you have a more bigger bird. And then you draw the legs. And if you like to put little toes on it, you even can. You just press down. This feet is a little big for this bird, but it's kind of cute. So, see, you can do anything you like, and if we say, okay, we're gonna draw a bird, and maybe we'll put wings on it, and we can do that too. So we do this S, and then we swoop it across. You see, it's a little bird flying. And I like to put little legs. Like they're kind of like that. So you can play with that, play around with it, and see, there's many different variations of the bird. If we want to make maybe like a duck, since we're drawing birds, let's do ducks. So the duck, again, okay, we start with our 45-degree angle, and you could just watch me. I'll slow down. I'll do step by step. So it's like you make a S almost curve, but you keep going like this. Like it looks a little bit like a little ladle or something. Okay, if you guys got that. Okay, and we're gonna fill the body. So it's just make a little dome. Okay, like this. And then we fill it, just a direct stroke across. You can fill it up if you feel. Oh, okay. You color it in. And we're going to make, this is a nice duck. We're going to make a nice beak for it. So you press down, and we don't want the beak to be too thin. So we press down and we give it drag a little. So it looks like the beak. And then we have, let's do the legs, of course. So we do press down. Its legs are kind of skinny, so we just press it down. All right, is everybody there? And you can do any kind of feet, but I like to do a kind of feet. I'll show you first, okay, how this feet is. I press it down, and I drag it around. It's almost like becomes a triangle. So the right side stays, the left part of the pen draws like that. Okay, so Watch me do this. This is the duck's feet. It's like a web, so I like to do this. Now you have like duck feet. I hope everybody's getting it. This is super fun for me. I spend like hours just doodling with my son. He's good with drawing too. So what he does is he just goes on Google and then searches for pictures, and then we draw together, and then it's just so much fun. Okay, so why don't we do another bird? My favorite, chickens. I have 8 chickens, and they're just adorable. So we're gonna do some chickens. Okay, the technique we're gonna use, it's like a U. So I'm going to draw a stroke for you to see. It's like this. Okay? I'm doing this is for the crown. So it's like a U, if you can see what I'm doing. So I do the crown, 3 little U's at a 45-degree angle. Okay. And then it's the same way as the duck. So at 45 degrees, we make the neck, head and the neck, and then we go around. Like another ladle. It's always, the bird has that long, pretty neck, ladle. And then a duck's neck is shorter than, a chicken's neck is shorter than the duck, so we could just, and the body is bigger, so we just fill it up. Okay, and then of course we have to have a little beak. Our chicken beak is smaller than the duck's, so we're just gonna make a little beak. And next is we're going to do the legs. So we press down. 1 little leg, 2 little legs. And the duck has like, I think, 4 toes, I think, right? So I'm just gonna press down, press, press, press. That's 1. And then you can do the other one, press, press, press. Just do it at different angles. And then 1. And if if you've seen roosters, they're more flamboyant and they got bigger like feathers. You can just, at a 45-degree angle, you go up and then pull across. So it's like thick to thin, like that. Then you have a rooster. Perfect. Okay. How about, okay, I think we did a lot. Too many birds. Enough birds. So we're going to move on. Oh, I'm getting a lot of stars. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. And let's do another one of my favorite animals. It's the kitty cat. Okay, we're gonna do the U. Like how we did the crown of the chicken. So this is the sample stroke. So we want to do this like a U. So you can practice this. If you see it, it's already a cat's head. So pull it up like that. So you can make your kitty have wider face, skinny face, however you like it. You make it the way you like it. Okay, so here we go. With the kitty, everyone with me? Okay, here you go. The kitty head, let's do it. So you make a U. We'll make a little neck. So you just press down. And then we make the body. We just make a long rectangle. So you just pull it across. And then we got the 4 legs, so you just press down. Just press. You don't need to drag the pen. So you just press, press, press and press. And of course, we're gonna do a tail. I'll show you the sample stroke. It's like making a kind of skinny S. So it's press and then make a kind of skinny S. So we start here and a 45-degree angle, and you just press. And you got the little tail. Is that cool? I think that's so fun. Okay, maybe I know someone said they did not expect that you can draw these with the weird looking pen. Totally, I did not know that either. I thought these pens were just for people who just like to do calligraphy, a special type of calligraphy. But I discovered this guy, and he draws amazing. So definitely Google up Andrew Fox. I think he's UK based. You can look up his really amazing work. Yeah, looks like hieroglyphs. Yes, that's true. That's true. It'd be fun to make like a whole scene using like the parallel pen. That would be kind of fun. How about we draw another kitty cat? I think that would be fun. Okay, this one I'm gonna slow down a little because it's got quite a few parts. The first thing we will do is to draw a rectangle, drag across, pretty long, kind of an inch. Everybody got that? If you drew it, then we're gonna draw the ears. So the ear, I'll show you the shape we're trying to make. We're trying to take the parallel pen, make it straight, and then do a little curve. So this is where it's going to go, right here, look. So you do a little curve. Okay? I hope you got that. And then if you could really just do the whole thing if you like. So it's like a curve, and then from here you continue on. Okay? So it's kind of like making, maybe it's better if we do it in one go. So I'll do it again. One rectangle, because we want to get that ear, and then we just, it's a little bit like the cat's, the small little kitty, but we're making a bigger kitty now. Okay. Okay, and the next step is we're going to make two little U's right here. Okay, so let me show you. And we want to leave a little bit of white for the eyes. So watch me first. 1 U, 2 U. Okay. And then let's make the cat kitty's eyes when it's in the sun. It's kind of like a slit. So, like, we'll make a little slit right there. Okay, and so we'll make a very simple body. So we just a little body. So we go like a little curve. Another curve, like making almost like an O, and then we fill in the center. And if you already remember that, how to draw the tail here, it's like a skinny S. So we do this. Then you have a kitty cat. And if you want to do a little nose, you could use the corner of your parallel pen. Just give it a little more detail. Just draw a line down. It's for the mouth. Nose in the mouth, really. Yes. Okay. And let's see. Of course, if you do a kitty, you have to do a dog, right? We must do a dog. Okay. So the dog is just a couple of rectangles and skinny little sticks. So let's do the head first. So do a rectangle, and then let's do the little dog has ears, so we just press twice, so we got ear. And then we need a neck, so we press down, for that little neck. You know, you can make it thicker if you like. If you like thicker necks, you could just pull it across a little. Okay. Okay, everybody with me? And then next we have the body. This is the simple dog, so we have the body, which is a rectangle, a little longer than the head. So you pull it across. And then, just like the kitty cat, we'll just press down a little for the little sticks as legs. And then we have a little tail. I guess the dog's tail is kind of like this, like always like happy and up. It's good. Yeah. So what animal should we draw next? Should we draw like a rabbit? Or a sheep or a snail? Does anybody? I think. How about let's do one that's butterfly. How about a butterfly? We all like butterflies, right? Butterfly is pretty simple. So the basic stroke is like I'll show you. It's like a little curve like that. So let's do the butterfly. Okay, a little curve. That's number one. And then we do another one. So it's like a mini little curve here and there. And there's one set of wings. And then we have the big wings. So we do another curve. They overlap a little because we wanted to, like that. Just pull across. And we put I don't know what you call it, antennas, or I'm not even sure the right name for it. Does anybody know? Oh, someone's asking for giraffe. I think a giraffe would be a fun one to do. Let's do a giraffe. This is our long neck friend. Okay, so I want to show you the one more stroke that we didn't do, but we should practice before we do the giraffe, which is, just watch me, where I go from thick to thin. So I pull downwards and then I go to the right, but I hold the pen like still straight. So you just go down and then go right. Then you have this thick to thin shape. Okay, you could practice it a couple of times, and then we can get drawing on the giraffe. Oh, someone said, can you draw a human animal chimera like they make in MIT lab, half human, half pig? I think maybe we might try that. We might try that. That would be fun to put together. But first, let's go with let's finish our giraffe. Okay, giraffe, let's start with the head. So it's two rectangles, or maybe one rectangle, one square. Okay, so we do a little rectangle. And then overlap together, we do a little square right here, all the way. And then maybe someone can help me. What are those things on top of the giraffe's head called? I don't know, the two things that stick out. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know my anatomy of animals, but I know they're there. So when we draw it, we kind of drag it a little because it's kind of thick. Okay. Ears? It's just called ears? Oh, okay. Then it's the ears. Okay. Then we do this part, the neck part, from the thick to thin, where we draw straight down. And then to the right. So it's like a curve. Okay. If you guys all got it, then we make two rectangles. You could connect this a little more if you like. If you don't, yeah, they don't usually have these kind of angles, so you could just fill it in a little. Oh, giraffe. Someone said giraffe horns. Maybe they're giraffe horns. They do have ears, right? Like the the another set of like ears and then the horns. Okay, once we have the body, the giraffe's legs are pretty long. So we have to do like press down 1, 2, maybe 3. Yeah, I think 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the front legs. Now we're going to do the back legs. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Press down. All you need to do is press down. And the giraffe's tail. How long is the giraffe's tail? I don't know. I'm just going to draw maybe 3. And I'm going to use the tip to make a little circle. Like how the end of the giraffe tail is like. Yeah. Oh, someone Googled it. It's called, those little things that come out of the giraffe's head is called ossicones. That's cool. Oh, I have a request. Someone wants to draw a snake. Luckily, I know how to draw a snake. Okay, so let me see. Snake, I'm going to ask you to draw the basic shape. So this is it's kind of like the neck of the giraffe, but we're doing it sideways. So you have a parallel pen flat, and then you make a little curve like that. And then you do the same thing, make a little curve. If you guys need to practice that or you want to see it again, I can do it again. I'll show you again. This is a little bit tricky. So one is going left, go down left, and the second one is go down left too, going left too. Okay. I think I'm almost out of ink. I might have to change the ink cartridge soon. Because, by the way, if you guys do start drawing, buy like extra ink because they run out so fast. I actually need to buy another pack because we use a lot of ink in this. Okay, so we got our kind of this almost like a S shape. Okay, and then we pull it across, and then we make a turn. Like you're making a question mark almost, if you can see what I'm doing. And then we can continue like that. So it's like a S, like a backwards S. And then we make one more long line. Oh, I have to change a cartridge, so you can watch me. This is what an empty cartridge looks like. You guys could check if you're like, oh, the ink is not coming out. You look at it. This has no more ink. So I'm going to put another one in. This is totally empty. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna push down and squeeze. Okay, let me check if that. Oh, it came out. Perfect. So I'll screw this back on. Okay. So where were we? We were here, and we're gonna make another line across. And then we're going to make like a little curve like that. Just drag it like your the cat's head, but sideways. So because we want to make the round on the edge. Like if it's sitting in a pile of its own body, round. And then if you want, you can use the edge of the parallel pen, like the edge, and make a thin line. Somehow mine don't work so well. So my tongue is a little thick. But you get. Or you could later, if you like, you could later go on with a thinner marker and draw the tongue. But you should be able to. Yeah, oh, here it is. Okay, the ink is coming out. So you really should just make a thin, like, little tongue slithering. Okay, I have a request to draw the head again. Okay, So I'll do it slowly. So it's flat, and you go down like this, like a little curve, slight curve. And then like that. Another curve. It's going to the left too, but you press down and go to the left. And then you turn your pen. Instead of it like this, you turn your pen because we want to just don't worry if it's like thick and thin, because you could always go back and fill it up. And then we make something across, and you just make a little curve here. There you have it. Oh, I have to get the tongue. There, this tongue is better, nice and thin. Good. Oh, fork tongue, maybe like this. There. Okay, let's see. Oh, I really have a fun one. Let's do, this is one of my favorite ones. It's a crab. And you guys already know all the shapes to make a crab, so we don't need to practice. So you can just follow right along. We're going to make two of these little kitty heads side by side, like this. You could put them at, however, which way you want to face it. It's all fine. So you have the crab. Those are the crab claws. Okay. And next we have the crab body. We make a little rectangle right here. And now, if everybody's there, we're gonna connect the claws to the body. So we just press, and then you just rotate the pen so that it's in the right direction. And then you just press. Okay. And now we will have the eyes. So we press and press. And you can also use the little corner of the parallel pen and make little circles to make it kind of cute. The little eyes sticking out. And then we will have, let's see, the legs. So you press one and then press one down. I think it has like, how many legs total? 8 altogether. So did I get it right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I get a few more. So this is like press and press. And you can, you can make the crab like different types of legs. You want them all separate. You can make them separate. Like just any way you draw, it will look good. Yeah, there's many different styles, so you guys could play around with it. Someone says draw a crab with a missing arm. It would be, I guess it would be like this. Just missing an arm. No arm. You want a missing eye? No. Let's not be too cruel. Someone says, oh, someone wants to draw fish, an elephant. Okay, we will get to them. We will. Oh, arm. Someone wants the detached arm. Okay, that's the. Oh, here's the arm. Let's see. Okay, we should move on. Which one? What other? Oh! I've said there's just so many. Oh, how about this one's one of my favorite too. It's a dragonfly, and they have a new stroke that you guys haven't seen yet. So I'm going to show you that stroke. Okay, you put the pen down, you draw it across, it's still thin, and then you make a little curve and you come back. So it's like a loop, you see? So if you can, you guys could practice that. Across and then a curve and back, straight. So it's like skinny, 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 and then thick, and then skinny, skinny, skinny. Okay? So we will draw the, let's see where we are. The head. We're gonna draw a dragonfly. Another one of my favorite insects. So it's a square, and we just drag it across a little thicker because we want to do the body, and then get thinner and thinner and thinner. So we have the body, and then we're going to put on that wings that we just learned to draw. So it's across, little curve and back, across, and then curve back, and then the other side, across, and then back, and across, and then back. And then you have the wings. Oh, that's good. And since we learned this loopy wing thing, we can draw one more animal. That would be fun, I think, for you guys. Who doesn't love a bunny? So we have to do a bunny, okay? So you guys know all the strokes to the bunnies now. So we do the head, which is a rectangle. And we draw the body. Body is like a curved C. So we just curve it. Okay? And then we're going to draw the leg, which is just another curve. If we can see the curve. It's like a C. And then we do the leg, we just pull it across. And for the ear, we do the loop, the thick thin loop. So it's go up. Here we go. And I gotta do one more ear. And then we put a little tiny little arm, the cute little arm. And of course we have to have a tail, so we just do a little reverse kind of C, a curve. Okay. Let's see. What else? Oh, I have one that's fun. It's kind of satisfying to do. It's the little waves. We're going to draw a caterpillar with the little waves. So what we do is hold the pen, like kind of it's straight, and we make little like curves like this. So you can make it as long as you like. Bum, 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 bum. And then the last one, we'll make a square. And then you put little tentacles, and you have a caterpillar. Woo! That's a fun one. You can put tiny little legs, but I think these little points look like legs. Someone asked if you could put legs. Sure, you can. The other way is if you just kind of draw this long shape, and these legs are too long, and then you could just press down for little legs. You could do it that way too. So there's so many ways you can draw this. You could do that as well. That's kind of cool. Okay. Since we're doing bugs, I have to do this one. This is the Beetle. Beetle is so cool with this pen. So I see you guys have all the strokes to do the Beetle. So we're gonna do the Beetle. It is one square, first square, and then below it you do like a rectangle slightly longer than the square, like that. Okay, and then you turn your pen. You turn your pen like completely. And you draw like a straight line followed by a tiny little curve. So watch me. Straight line, curve. And then we fill the other side, straight line, curve. That's the body. Okay. And so let's give it some legs. And there's, I think insects have, is it 6 legs? Yeah, 6 legs. So let's do first the antenna. I think it's called the antenna. So we just press down like all the little sticks that we make. That's the antenna. And we're going to move on to the arm. So it's a slanted arm. It has many sections, I think, these insects. So you go one section, another section, and a tiny little hand. Some of them have claws, so you can change it up. And then usually the legs are a bit thicker. So you kind of press down and drag a little. Drag a little. And then this one drags less. It gets thinner and thinner, and then press. And then you just flip your pen. It's easier to drag it than to push it upwards. So you draw this, and the leg. And we need one more set of legs for it to be a real bug. So drag, press, little leg, drag, press, and the little leg. This is a fun one too. It's someone said to do the elephant. I might not. I haven't practiced the elephant, but it's something you guys could just give it a go. And it's should be draw a couple of different variation, and you will find the ones you like. I've run out of paper, so I'm going to use another piece of paper. I'm going to put this aside. We have maybe 10 minutes left, so we might have to wrap up soon, but we could get in a few more animals. And another fun one is drawing people with it. Totally fun. So it's all squares and rectangles. So I'm gonna do one of a person, maybe walking or something. And okay, start with the head, square head, and then you have a rectangle body. And let's see, you have another, maybe the sleeve. A little rectangle and another rectangle. And then you have the let's give it pants, some kind of pants, 2 little rectangles. There's really no wrong way to draw this. However you draw it, it will look good. And let's give it legs. You can use the tip for the little foot. And then the arms. So here you can actually draw so many different postures. You could draw a skating, running, sitting, anything you like. And let's see. There's so many I like. So, but I think I will do one that's the bat. I think a bat. That's one of the earliest ones I learned, and you guys all know the strokes. So for the bat, let's do the like a cat's head, like a little U. And it has the wings. I'll show you. You could just watch. It's kind of like little curves. Everything's like little curves. So curve, maybe 4, like that. Okay, and the other way it's the same thing, but it's like press down and then curve and go down. Press, curve and go down. Press, curve and go down. And then another press and go down. Yeah. And you will add a body to it, like a rectangle. And let's put little legs on it. There you go. There's the little bat. I have to do this one. We have to do a camel, right? Really, we should do a camel. So let's go with the camel. And you guys have all the strokes for this, you guys know. So it's a rectangle with 2 little ears. And then remember we did the giraffe. It's like a thin to thick. So we're gonna do that for our neck. So from here, go down and a little curve. So that's our neck. And next we have the body, which is a long rectangle. And then we need to draw the 2 little bumps. So it's like making a wave. So it's making a little wave. And then it also has kind of long leg. So let's get the legs in. Oh, there's our camel. Oh, thank you so much. Someone said by far the most non-consumerist and artistic Amazon live video ever. Thank you so much. I really love love doing this. I enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. And oh, someone did say they want to fish. I've never done fish, but let's try it out. So I'm thinking you could see how I figure things out. I kind of think, it's round. So I'm gonna do this maybe. And maybe I'll just do the tail like this. Yeah, you just hold the point to the left and then drag the right. And I'll do a little fin, and I need a little fin. But you guys could play around with it to see. Maybe you could do a diamond kind of. They have those diamond fish. Maybe we could do a diamond fish. Maybe we could just do a fish like this. And let's see, a little fin here, a little fin there. So really, there's so many things you can do with the parallel pen. And I happen to have something called a gel pen. I love gel pens because they're white and you can color on dark paper. But you can also use some sort of acrylic or some kind of ink. And you could go back, let's see, and put eyes in it, like in all your animals. That's given more detail. And it's kind of cute when you give it more details and they come alive, these animals. So I am going to write maybe a black letter. What these parallel pens are for, really, it's for writing letters, but you could draw, of course, you see that. So I'm gonna just write let's see, this is, let's see, this is, so So you can get some really amazing letterings with these parallel pens. Not only do they write, they draw, they write. So it's a lot of fun things you could do with it. So, I mean, there's tons. I prepared quite a lot, but we are running out of time. But, you know, there's tons of more animals you do, like that's one of my favorite too. What do you call this? The frog, and then there's these snail and the deer, kangaroo. There's tons of fun things you can do. So I encourage you guys to just doodle, draw, try out many different things, and then you can look up these black lettering. They're called, or textura. There's all these different typeface that you can do with these parallel pens. So I hope everybody enjoy this. I love this. And I'm just gonna keep doodling, and you guys should keep doodling as well. You guys probably can create some new animals, new things with this, and create a lot of artwork, and have a lot of fun with it. So thank you everybody for coming by to learn to draw with the parallel pen, and I'll see you next time with doing other art. Thank you. Enjoy.